Stop what you are doing. We are talking about arguably the most controversial decision the Voice Playoffs has seen in years. Last night, Peyton Kyle took the stage to perform James Bay's Hold Back the River, and the result was nothing short of a masterclass. The coaches were jamming, the audience was electric, and millions watching at home were certain they had just witnessed their season winner. But then the decision came down, and when Reba made her choice, the reaction from the entire internet community wasn't one of disappointment, it was one of outrage. Was this a deliberate snub? Was this the biggest robbery of the season? And more importantly, is the massive fan movement to bring Peyton back via the wildcard vote going to work? We're diving into the performance that felt like holy water, the strategic mistake that stunned the fan base, and the overwhelming global effort to make Peyton Kyle the voice wildcard. Stay tuned, because the fight for the finals is far from over. The song choice was perfect. From the first note, Peyton Kyle didn't sound like a contestant. He sounded like a seasoned professional guest artist. We saw fans immediately pick up on this. One person noted the great craftsmanship on this one, from the outset so intentional, measured. It was his artistry, his tone, and his presentation that left people completely invested. The sheer vocal control he displayed was the first thing that blew up the discussion boards. Many fans honed in on specific moments, like the phrase "once upon a different life," calling out that Run was otherworldly. Another viewer perfectly summarized the difficulty, observing that he was making those notes sound so effortless that was not easy. Peyton didn't just sing the song, he lived it. The depth of emotion was palpable. Someone said their voice last night brought me to tears, so beautiful. Another fan noted the physical response, saying, "I get goosebumps every time." This was the kind of performance that transcended the competition. It was pure, unfiltered soul. One viral post described the feeling simply: it felt like holy water. It felt like it moved the whole room. This incredible connection is exactly why the subsequent decision hit the community so hard. After delivering what many considered to be the best performance of the night, the air was thick with expectation. The vast majority of viewers felt that Peyton had secured his spot in the finals. But Reba, the coach of Team Reba, had a different strategy, and when the choice was announced, the collective gasp from the viewing community was instant and loud. The immediate online reaction was a unified voice of disbelief. The conversation exploded with users calling it a questionable decision, believing that Reba was strategizing, perhaps believing the public vote would save Peyton, and she needed to push someone else through who wouldn't get that public momentum. Whether it was strategy or a mistake, the sentiment was clear. Hands down his best performance and deserves a spot in the finals. Several viewers felt strongly enough to state that Peyton was by far best of the night and season, quite frankly. The debate wasn't about whether the other artists were good, it was about the fact that Peyton was better. As one fan put it, "I don't know why, but the other singers were good, I just didn't feel it. Then Peyton sang and I was like, there it is." This feeling that the most deserving artist was sidelined lit a fire under the fan base, transforming the disappointment into a dedicated, organized movement. Peyton Kyle's elimination immediately triggered a powerful response: the wild card vote campaign. Fans were not going to let this performance be his last. The sheer volume of people expressing a desire to vote was staggering. We saw massive threads dedicated purely to urging others to vote, with phrases like "got you covered," "would love to see you there," and simple yet powerful affirmations like "just now voted for you, rooting for you, Peyton." But the truly remarkable part of this outpouring was its global reach. The Voice is a US show, but Peyton's performance resonated everywhere. We saw support pouring in from Canada, Portugal, Argentina, Taiwan, the Philippines, and even from Africa and Russia. People who were geographically barred from voting were desperately trying to find ways to support him. We saw fans say they were in Australia or the EU but wished they could vote. One user even claimed to be not living in US, but I voted for him using VPN, which highlights the dedication of this fan base. This is the power of a true star quality. It transcends borders and technical rules. This level of dedication is not normal for a contestant who has just been eliminated. It speaks to the fact that, as many people have said, Peyton is going places despite the voice. The consensus is that his unique style, range, and technique are very contemporary indeed, making him instantly recognizable and ready for radio play. "I can hear you on the radio, seriously, you're extremely talented," one viewer enthusiastically stated, and the ultimate compliment came from several corners. "Waiting for your album, bro." The wild card is not just a chance for him to make the finals. It's a statement from the audience that they know true talent when they see it, and they refuse to let a coach's strategy decide the fate of their favorite artist. Peyton Kyle's performance of Hold Back the River was a moment of television that has turned into a community movement. He delivered a stunning, soulful masterclass that left the coaches jamming and the global audience calling for an immediate wildcard reversal. The conversation is clear. Peyton has the voice, the style, and the superstar quality that fans want to see in the finals. The immense organized push we've seen online is a testament to the raw talent that simply could not be contained by a single coach's choice. Now we turn it over to you, the audience, because you hold the power here. Here's what we need to know. Do you agree with the fans? Was this the biggest robbery of the season, and should Peyton Kyle have gone straight through to the finals? Which established artist does Peyton's unique current sound remind you of most? Benson Boone, James Bay, or someone else entirely? If you could pick one song for him to sing in the finals, what would it be? Someone suggested James Morrison's Won't Let You Go. Is that the right call? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button to boost this video, and share this with every Voice fan you know. Let's keep this wildcard campaign roaring!